Hey guys, welcome back to a new Boom Beach video. I'm gonna start this episode on my low level account, and then when I can't go any further in defending Hammerman, I'm gonna jump up to my maxed out account. So, I mean, it's very self-explanatory. I am not gonna get far as an offensive player doing Hammerman Strikes Back on a low level account. Like, first of all, low level accounts really struggle against Hammerman Strikes Back. And that's if you upgrade your defenses. If you're like me and don't upgrade any of your defenses, you're probably not going to make it far. Really, the only thing that's going to help me here are my boom cannons and rocket launchers. Now, I'm assuming I lose fleet number 2. I am not expecting to beat this stage, simply because, I mean, look at this. We're getting grenadiers now. We're not really going to make any progress against Hammerman when he has grenadiers. Landing medics now, whenever there's medics plus a different troop like riflemen or heavies plus like a tanking troop and maybe a damage troop as well, you're just not gonna win. Like, look at Hammerman absolutely wrecking my base. Now, I did this for a speed run a couple days ago where I jumped on my low level account, I did a speed run, and then I jumped over to my maxed out account and did the exact same speed run, so you guys could see the differences, and I thought it was a lot of fun, and hopefully you enjoyed that also. So I thought, why not bring it to Hammerman Strikes Back? That's as far as I got. 2 fleets. Not even 2 fleets. I defeated 1 fleet. So as I'm switching to my max out account, you guys might have the opinion, oh, well, I mean, you can't defeat Hammerman if you don't have ice or you don't have prototypes. Is this a good reason to drop down ice and prototypes? I would say no. And the reason for that is, look at the rewards you get from Hammerman Strikes Back. You get intel and you get prototype parts. So why would you drop down prototype just to get more prototype parts back? You're probably not going to make back the amount of prototype parts you spend if you're a lower level. So I would say probably don't do that. Of course, it does help you in defending, but it really doesn't. You have to be a really high level player at a very low metal count to make dropping prototypes really good for you, because if you're level 70 at 500 metals, go ahead, drop down some prototypes if you need to destroy Hammerman's fleet. But if you're like a level 40, dropping down prototypes, it's not going to help you defend. You're still going to get absolutely destroyed by players. So I would say probably don't drop down prototypes if that's the boat you're sitting in. But again, if you're like closer to a maxed out level, go ahead, drop down some prototypes. And you might see me drop down some prototypes in today's video. Of course, I'll probably have to buy some diamonds if that's a route we take, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, I would say Hammerman's fleet, Hammerman Strikes Back, is not a good reason to spend diamonds, to drop down prototypes, to drop down ice, to boost up your ice, unless you're like me and making a video. Actually, boosting up ice could be useful if you're defending Hammerman. I've done that a bunch of times, even when I'm not making a video, but I wouldn't destroy an offensive statue and drop down ice for the sole purpose of being able to defend Hammerman's fleet better. It's just not worth it in my opinion, and hopefully you don't do that also. Although there probably are a few scenarios where having ice is against Hammerman is good. I mean, if you're a higher level player and you don't need resource reward statues and you're not that into operations, go ahead, drop down some ice. It's not going to hurt you. You can still defeat other players on your map, so that's fine. I destroyed up to stage 6 using my default base design, and this is my default base design. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever made it this far using this default design. So we'll start up a Guardian here, and we'll start fleet number 6. 600 riflemen, 12 medics, 24 cryoneers. This is perhaps the most riflemen I've ever seen in defending Hammerman. That's crazy though. And you know what? All we need is a microwaver to stop this fleet of riflemen from destroying me. We'll see if we can defeat it. If we can't, you know what? Let's buy some diamonds. Let's try to drop down a hot pot or a microwaver, and let's just absolutely wreck this fleet of riflemen. Because you know what? There's not really a lot of damage. Let's have some fun. I'm really hoping I lose this. Good. Please have a microwaver in the shop. That would be such a good video. Let's see, where's my prototype lab? Here we go. Let's go. Okay, we're gonna build up one. Let's buy some diamonds so we can gem this up. Remember, code Cosmic first and then buy your diamonds. Sweet, we have diamonds. Perfect. Let's buy this microwaver. Let's revisit our base layout. We're just gonna load up this base design. I should have saved before I did that. Now I have a bunch of random stuff all over the place. That's okay. And you guys are gonna be in for a treat. You guys are gonna be in for a treat. So we're gonna move this back here so we don't have to deal with it. Okay, where's my microwaver? Let's go. I don't know if this is gonna work. Hopefully. One microwaver versus 600 riflemen. It's gonna be interesting. I think the cryoneers will actually hurt me a lot more. But let's put on ×2 and just watch this microwaver just go to work. I feel like there might be too many riflemen to... Oh, actually, it's going really well. I think one microwaver will actually do it. Now, it's the cryoneers that were the issue that I was thinking of that are slowing down my microwaver. Okay, now we have some medics. I think those will also die. They're not gonna be able to heal up fast enough. Are we gonna be able to defeat an entire fleet using one microwaver? That would be insane. Come on, come on. I think we did it. That's crazy. That's insane. That's how you know Hammerman needs to bring up some damage troops. One microwaver destroyed 600 riflemen. That's insane. Okay, fleet number 7. We're clearly not going to be able to do the same to this base design simply because... What the heck? I thought I had a base design that had mines in front. I guess not. Simply because he has a Scorcher and a bunch of mechs. So let's start the attack. We'll see what happens. I think we need to see... Okay. I was saying we need to see what the first stage looks like. We'll put it on ×4. We might need a few attacks. Hopefully we're able to defeat it. I've definitely lost some Hammerman Strikes Back fleets pretty recently, so I'm not always able to defeat Hammerman Strikes Back. It's just kind of how it goes sometimes. I'm going to drop down another microwaver on the right-hand side, and I think that might be good. We'll see what happens, though, because, yeah, the mechs are kind of hurting. Now, I actually don't remember seeing a Scorcher, but a Scorcher was dropped. I wonder where the Scorcher went. Probably on the right-hand side. Probably died pretty fast as well. Okay, microwaver number 2, just dropping it right back here next to this flamethrower. We're gonna keep the microwaver number 1 where it was, and let's go back in to fleet number 2. Okay, the mechs are really hurting me, and my boom cannons got shocked, which also really hurt me. Oh, frick, I forgot Zookas are out of range of microwavers. Actually, we might have to move microwaver number 2 over to the left-hand side, or we could buy microwaver number 3. Now, it's going to be really embarrassing if we're not able to defeat this base. I think, actually, before we drop down microwaver number 3, let's boost up our building health. That's always super beneficial against Hammerman. And gonna move microwaver number 2 over because that didn't help me much. And also, we're gonna space out some boom cannons because my boom cannons got shocked, and it literally shocked all of my boom cannons, and none took down the mechs. I have high enough boom cannons that I think the mechs will die pretty fast if the boom cannons aren't shocked. Okay, so not the greatest. Not the greatest. It's a couple riflemen that are kind of screwing me over here. But the mechs are going down very slowly. The right-hand side is beefy. There's the Scorcher, kind of what I assumed, the right-hand side. And more riflemen. But that's fine because we have a microwaver. That's going to completely take out that wave. I'm hoping some medics get in the microwaver. Yes, beautiful. That was so beautiful. Okay, I think we actually are going to be able to defeat this. There's a couple Zookas that are just being super, super annoying. I don't know if we'll be able to take out the Zookas here. It looks like it's a time battle, but the mortar comes in absolutely clutch, and we're able to take down fleet number 7. Now, I hope you enjoyed. If you guys have any ideas of videos I can do on my low-level account, and then I jump over to my max-out account, let me know down below. I would love to hear your thoughts because I feel like it's a fun idea to do it on a low level than a maxed out account. So I hope you enjoyed. Please drop a like if you did, and I'll talk to you guys in the next Boom Beach video. Bye guys.